Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Let me introduce myself. My name is Itvan Abu Hadid from Economic Study Class Pros 2019 University Pancasakti. On this occasion, I will present material about we should master English language. Although we are in economic degree from the English Advanced course with lecturer Ms. Maria Anjarawiyanti, MPD, as a final achievement. English is one of the languages is incredibly global or international language. In other words, English be the language is controlled by the world community. Every country must happen to have English for the media communicate with newcomers or tourists from the other countries. As a global language or universal, English is not only allows us to communicate and interact with everyone in the world, but can also change the life get better. In Indonesia, on use the English actually so far has not been the maximum, although English has been given to children at an early age, but not all children who do not understand English that well, because it is English there always luminance through school in Indonesia, just like in a kindergarten, primary school, junior high school, senior high school, and higher education institution. To higher level of education on all the faculty, English is a prerequisite to obtaining a university degree. Through to the test also TOEFL test, the value to test TOEFL test itself is 400 for college students. Hence, students also still require understanding better to English. For college, students School of Economic English is also very important because English is a handle to meet the requirement in the workplace. If scholars of the School of Economic future good English, it will become an additional value for the scholar. In the era globalization, a lot of companies need a graduate economic scholar who professionally happen to have English. In addition to lecture, there are certain books that happen to have English, so it needs more for college students to English itself. Moreover, English to School of Economic will be as different from English and other faculty in the college. English in having new economic faculty terms if there are difficult and students do not fully proficient speak English. However, there are some other benefit of English for college students faculty the economic as condition to receive scholarship to graduate abroad. Said at the beginning was that English be the language is incredibly global and all the world community use of language England as a means of communication. English also the computer helps students communicate in the virtual world. As a student, moreover, at the economic faculty of we need to realize how important English to ourselves in the future. A lot of things are or may be consideration not to study the English language, especially during compared economic faculty need English because what we do not know during the economic is the sense of society that studies about the activity that deals with the production, distribution of, and consumer on goods and services. A conclusion can we be drawn from the statement above. Is English very important by a student School of Economic, which is of great benefit to the student themselves, well as graduate earned a scholarship for job in the company of good domestic firm or foreign companies, and increase knowledge of economic in English, and simply college students to communicate with other students abroad or doing student exchange program. This is end of my presentation. I hope it can help add to our insight in English Advanced course. Final words from me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.